I don't die, yo. Somebody just come and bury me. Just dig a grave and throw me inside and cover me. The whole of Nigeria is because we are all carcass. We are all walking dead. Just when you think you have heard it all, economic amnesty bill has passed first reading. They read it in Nigeria Assembly. It's going for second reading. Linus Okorie from Ebonyi proposed economic amnesty bill. Let me read it for you. The bill seeks to allow Nigerians and residents, including their friends, the cabal friends where they stay for Niger, who have any money or assets outside the system or have acquired such money or assets illegally, in bracket, looted or any variant of the cliche, bracket close, to come forward within a set time frame to declare same, pay tax surcharge, and compulsorily invest the funds in any sector of the Nigerian economy and be granted full amnesty from inquiry or prosecution. The question is, why do we hear such abominations in Nigeria only? Why do the people have the gumption, have the guts to raise such ideas, such unholy ideas? Violations against God and the constitution of man, and against logic, intelligence, morality, and any kind of conscientiousness. We will not hear of such being proposed in the Senate in Kenya. We will never hear of such being proposed in the Senate in Tanzania. Under John Magufuli, the bulldozer. It's in Nigeria that you will hear such. Hey, my God. Nigeria PLC have killed me finished. They have killed me finish, oh. Somebody come and cover my grave. The only reason why you hear it in Nigeria is because our whole system, in fact, the name Nigeria, by God's grace, when I become president of that country, one of the first things we have to remove that name Nigeria. The name is associated with so much pain, so much death. Too many people have been sentenced to death by poverty. Too much corruption. In the dictionary, when you see Nigeria, they should remove the word corruption in dictionary and just put Nigeria. That name has to go. It's too much pain. It's too much rubbish. The reason why you can have such a proposition in Nigeria is because all our leaders, look at Buhari. Did Buhari declare his assets? Buhari promised to fully, publicly declare his assets. Unlike Yaradua, he did not declare his assets. Who brought Buhari into power? It's the same machine, it's the same cabal, the same PDP, APC, they are all one. It's the same Dangotes, it's the same cabal, it's the same Atikus, the same Tinubus who have robbed Lagos, the same Atikus who robbed Nigeria silly. When Buhari was going to America, what did he say? Americans said, because America disgraced their own vice president, Dick Cheney, on the Halliburton case. So they told Buhari, before you come, Halliburton case, he said, I've opened it. The minute he came back from America, he closed the case. Everybody is watching. Everybody is watching these things. If Nnamdi Kanu call us zoo now, we go to vex. Me, I'm not from Biafra, but this country is a freaking zoo. Some people lie to you that we need more institutions. That's PS. John Magufuli, the bulldozer, has cut parliamentary spending in Tanzania 90%. He has slashed travel. He's sacking people left and right. This has nothing to do with institutions. As the great Professor Lumumba from Kenya said, Africa has more institutions than anywhere else in the world. It has nothing to do with institutions. They will lie. They will sell lies to you. They will say governments cannot run refinery. I've exposed them on that one. Government want to run refinery, die. Saudi Arabia, they run American refineries. China, they run refinery. Russia, they run refinery. It's because the cabal want their own refinery stock to skyrocket. So they will make sure your refinery doesn't work. Or they are enjoying fuel subsidy scam during Jonathan time, and then forex subsidy scam during Buhari time, and they want to buy your refinery. That's why your refinery will not work. They will continue to sabotage it. Nigeria PLC. In Nigeria, every governing body needs to be scrapped. We need a complete and total revolution. Military, scrap them, cover the whole top echelon of the military. Buratai, is he not the one to buy properties? Everybody is watching. The judiciary is watching. The Senate is watching. Buhari covered Buratai. We were all complaining to buy properties. Buratai and Dambaza were both indicted in the arms probe. Dambaza has never worked anywhere other than in the military in his life. He's a bloody billionaire. Now everybody is watching. The Buhari government, they tossed the case on Saraki. They didn't proper prosecution. Who is the judge in the Saraki case? Danladi Umar. Who hired him? Buhari appointed him. Everybody is watching. The whole system is rotten. The presidency executive rotten. Isn't Osinbajo there now? Has Osinbajo ordered Buhari's jet back from London? 50 days, 1 to 4,000 pounds per day, 89 staff taking extra code of $400, hotel bill, another $400. They are spending $2 to $4 million for this whole period. We have people dying in the University of Maiduguri. They are bombing them. We cannot buy bomb-sniffing dogs and bomb detectors. Everybody is watching. The corruption has permeated the system. Is it not the same Osinbajo and Buhari that are covering up, okay, 43 million, $289 million looted from during Jonathan's time, stashed in a house in Ikoyi that Oke's wife bought with cash? Are they not the ones covering Babachir Lawal? So everybody is watching the system, and everybody in every department is seeing that corruption permeates the system, so they want to legalize it. And the Nigerian masses will just they look. When I don't say this revolution is supposed to start now, October 1st, we need to get rid of the entire Senate. We need to get rid of the entire executives. We need to get rid of the entire military top brass. They are all enmeshed in this corruption. Nigeria PLC has totally taken over that country. Senator Undume, Boko Haram links, phone text messages against Boko Haram. What happened in the case? Buhari's prosecutors refused. Osinbajo is a lawyer, for God's sake. The prosecutors refused to bring other implicated and indicted people, Adoke and Namadina Sambo, former vice president. They refused to bring them to court, and they tossed the case where they have text messages between Unduma and Konduga threatening Nigerian government that if they do not put a certain officer, politician in power as the governor of Borno State, they are going to cause bombing and mayhem. All this is happening in our faces. Corruption is now legal. How did Jonathan say it again? Stealing is not corruption. Now, they are finally, they are Saraki-led assembly. Hey, una dey watch. You have Osinbajo going to beg that they do not probe Sanusi Lamido. Sanusi who, during Jonathan time, now they opened the vaults of CBN. All the looting you can imagine, Dasuki and Jonathan, it's Sanusi that was opening the vault. After Jonathan probed him, he now started singing that Jonathan too is thief. After they probed him, the whole years of Jonathan, now in the open vault. Now he's in Emir. They want to probe him. Osinbajo goes there to beg for him. They send the cabal. According to Daily Nigerian, Dangote goes to drop 100 million to get Sanusi off the case. This is what your country has turned to. Nigeria is a joke. Buhari is a joke. Osinbajo is a joke. The country don't turn to joke. Finish. I never tear plant. The whole Senate will not allow this reading, past first reading. We're not supposed to recall them. If it was anywhere else in the world, they would have recalled this. Look at Venezuela. They have gone to go and beat up the legislators. They're supposed to recall this guy immediately. They're supposed to recall Lenos and not everybody else in that assembly. But guess what? If we not go recall them, what will happen? The Nomelaye, people in his constituency, recalled him. They signed. And the judiciary, which has been weaponized against Nigeria, the judiciary has postponed the recall till September 29. 3 months. The people said we don't want him representing us. Let INEC check whether it's true or not. So even if we not come out to try recall by legitimate process, you are wasting your time because the judiciary has been weaponized against us. We're not supposed to hit the streets. Our mumu don't do. My God. This is Dr. Perry Prima leading this revolution. We rule that country by God's grace 2019 or earlier. We must change that country. Follow me on Twitter at every Nigerian. Join me advancednigerian.com. Mobilize people. Get up. Mobilize. Rescue your future. Save your generations.